Hey everyone, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. On this video, we're going to be doing the side quest, The Forge of Winter. To rescue Cyan and learn the true nature of the daemon, Aloy and her companions must fight their way through the cauldron beneath Thunder's drum. Explore the cauldron. Alright, let's get to it.
Down we go. This way.
Nice, supply crate. There's gonna be two more up here too. This cauldron is also very generous with medicine, so I'm definitely gonna top off my medicine pouch.
I'm with you, brother. Will you stay only as long as we have to?
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Alright, should be an easy stealth kill on this Watcher.
You'll do.
That is a damaged geothermal stabilization valve. Geothermal pressure regulation. Ruptured. Poses extreme environmental hazard. Yeah, I guess that.
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
Cable overgrowth. Meta material construction can be destroyed with projected force. Oh, and I got these crap arrows. Now right here, we need to wait. Wait for that lightning to go away. Alright, go. Faster, Aloy.
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, she's in the air.
Okay, from here we are going up.
This should get me up there. Okay, let's see what this does.
That got me to max medicine. Very nice.
That did it. Here they come.
Now, we are going to need a triple tear blast here. I'm going to try to get rid of this guy's arm. Perfect. That arm is gone. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here. One more triple should do it. He's done. Alright.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
We need another bridge. I don't know why they can't just follow me, but whatever. Gotta make everyone else's life easier. Give Give Aloy the hard stuff.
Okay, let's get them across.
Alright, before we do that, let's go back here. Creatures of Terror. To Gina Bruno from Joshua Ardwis. Subject, they're onto us. Just kidding, they have no idea what we're doing up here. Mention of firebreak by name is worrisome though. See below. Report, plague-ridden animals on the loose in America's most loved park. By Hollow Chatter staff, May 2nd, 2063. A Hollow Chatter exclusive. Yellowstone's gates have now stood closed for 15 years, to the sorrow of hikers, campers, and birdwatchers. For ages, no one knew why. But now, Hollow Chatter has the answer. A scientist interviewed for this story explains it all. In the die-off years, Yellowstone Park was one of Earth's few, relatively unspoiled ecosystems, shares the scientist. This made it an ideal testing ground for bioterror weapons. Hollow Chatter has obtained copies of data showing that the US government used Yellowstone Park's animals for secret experiments with deadly genetically altered viruses, tested on the park's wildlife and easily spread to humans. Rumor has it that this project is codenamed Firebreak. After the deadly Naysay Doom attack in 2039, countries cracked down on genetic testing, but even as it became illegal, research on synthetic plagues continued under the radar in many jurisdictions, the scientist we interviewed says. Over the years, people living close to Yellowstone Park have at various times reported spotting military-grade drones near their homes. These drones are believed to patrol the park's borders, shooting down diseased deer and contaminated coyotes before they wander into nearby towns and data corrupted. Well, they're a little off. Just a little bit.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Way to inspire confidence, Aloy. I think, probably.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be. The daemon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build polyphysical. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their file.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is right.
Yes. It needs to be here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Induced coma.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Machines being made. As the spirit said.
We'll try to find a way through.
Alright, so there are machines all over. The ones you need to worry about are the two fireclaws, or scorchers rather. And I've tried to sneak around and never works, so I think the best strategy is just to try to smack the back component on a scorcher and then go from there. Try to freeze it up really quick, get rid of it, because if you get down to one scorcher, it shouldn't be too bad. Also want to have my fire resist potions ready to go. Alright, so I'll probably hit that one to start. Let's just get him to turn. That should work. No, not enough. One of them must have missed.
I'm ready.
Got it. That was a good shot. Wish I could always do that. There we go. Triple shot. 719. One of them must have missed. Put my fire resist potion on. Oops, forgot to triple it. Oh no! No, didn't quite get it off in time. I think that one is almost dead. I might just want to try shooting it normal. Actually, I'll hit a component. There we go, he's dead. Perfect. Alright, now for the other one. Rolling close to them sometimes works quite well when they go for that claw attack. They don't really seem to know how to get you when you're right on top of them. If I can quickly hit it one more time, maybe it'll die. Nope, just a little too slow. Well, I think a component attack will do the trick. That did it. Alright, what do we have left? It's a little watcher over there. He's gone. And apparently that's all of them. Well, I didn't use much there. Back up to full medicine with this. Scorcher. Okay, let's go over here. And we're gonna override right here, and we are gonna want Tear Blast. There. Alright, got a triple shot ready to go. No. Don't push me off the edge. Bad, I can't move. Oh, jeez. Alright, good thing I got medicine. Oh, hey, they froze one. Ah, crap. Well, I couldn't take advantage because I fell down. Ow! Oh my god, lay off me with the stupid ice. Come on, hurry up. Ah, too slow. About right. No. Didn't have an angle. There we go. Alright, quickly. Triple right there. Alright, he's dead. See if I can get that left shoulder. Got it. He's done.
Grab this now.
Well, they froze the bridge. Well, I got one over here. I do need to find a little bit of medicine. Probably just one, actually. Those plants give so much, I love it. This one right here should do the trick. Yep. Alright, we're ready to move on. So you can go on the left side or the right side, but the left side's much quicker, so let's do this. And then we just jump down here.
I need to get a ray on the top across. That should do it.
It's safe, come on. Alright guys, open it up. Whenever you're ready. Right here.
Now it's my turn.
MIE Assessment. Assessment form for classification of machine/artificial intelligences. Confidential and proprietary to the MIE. No part of this document may be disclosed to a third party. Subject, Cyan, Firebreak Facility. Assessment date, June 7, 2062. Summary, third test. Subject sentience is assessed at 0.54, within legal limits. Weighted against the results of the other tests. The subject's prior score of 0.61 is considered a false positive. Assessment derived from percentile scores in the following qualitative subtests. Pain response, humor response, emotional aptitude, aesthetic evaluation, morality evaluation. See attached forms for detailed analysis and summary of testing criteria. Evaluator recommendation, maintain biannual assessment schedule. Continued monitoring is strongly advised in light of subject's proximity to category maximum sentience. Alright, some more supplies, and let's go down.
There's another console.
Huh. Left something in there. Oh, health potion. Apparently I'm full.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
Alright. I just realized I was super low on hard points. Alright, we're good now. The Swarm.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victories all over the news. The Pharaoh Swarm is coming. Has to be where Rita is trying to hide firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the Swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Alright. Let's figure out a way to get them across, since they won't follow me. I need a clear shot. Right there. Alright, now there is a purple mod over here, but you gotta be careful. The rock right in front of me will fall into the lava. You can only stay on it for like a second or so. So get off of it quick. Stealth weave. Alright, now I'm just gonna jump that gap and through.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Let's see. From here. That way? Doesn't look right. But there is a supply thingy. Alright, well, I guess we're going this way. Ah, yes. Take this up. And we take this up. And we got some watchers here. I could probably kill them with a precision arrow. Just gotta get them to look at me. That might work. Yeah. There's one over there too. Come on, a little bit further. I can't quite see you. Ah, he's not gonna do it. Oh, but he is. Ah, I moved right at the last second. Oh, what? That should have been good. Not so good at this. There we go. Dang it. Oh, he keeps hitting that. Come on, show me your eyeball. I can't see you from there. Duck under? No. Ugh. Alright, is it safe to go back here? No, it is not. I'm right at the edge. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna hit in the leg. Right there. Whole 9 damage. Alright, screw it. He's not cooperating. We're gonna go across this. Alright, now we should be able to get him. Perfect. Oh, take this up. Hey, look, go to the right. There we go.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Okay, so I didn't look at it, but down here there was a active vent. Now no longer active. Oh! Got to shoot that stupid thing. Let's go across this. Whoop. A little too slow. Whoa! You didn't have to do that, Aloy. Jeez. Unnecessary risks. It's not a good way to stay alive. Alright, so here I think we actually need to be pushed out. Yep, and then we can jump to that one. Alright, and then we need to jump to that one. I probably could have done it there, but playing it safe. I definitely could have done it there. Okay. There's the watcher I killed. Whoa! I thought I missed it. A little scary. Alright, well there's a purple mod there. How do I get to it? Oh, I jumped down there. That's right. Here we go. Let's see. When do I have to take this again? I think I need to take this like pretty much all the way to the end. Yeah, that's where I need to create the bridge for them. And I'm gonna drop off right up here. Alright, that's good.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
I'd say so. Alright, come on. Last goodbye.
One last exchange for the via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Oh, we are not leaving Chillwater. Absolutely not. Let's make some space for that. Break that down. These are all hearts. I want to keep those, but not these. I don't care about these. And that can go. Crystal braiding. I don't remember if I need those. And these we can sell. Okay, that's good enough. Blast from the past. To Joshua Ardwis from Isla Perry. Subject, blast from the past. Josh, sweetie, I hope all's fine with you and your mum. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand, with that program they've got for young people returning to the country. They want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment, I'm making a survey of the caldera at Twapo. Blast from the past indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw in the Wyoming News Holo, but remember that fellow Dodd Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bit below. Hugs and snogs, Isla. Spring thaw reveals body of missing man. The retreat of the winter snows has brought closure to a missing person case that went unsolved for nearly 15 years. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. The previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of meltwater flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Pharaoh servitors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter data corrupted. I wonder if he died from that one woman sending him up the wrong path. I think that might have been it. It sounds like he kind of deserved it.
The altar. Desecrated.
9S6 for immediate employment.
Cyan access. And that is the final text data point for quests. As acting Chief Digital Security Officer and interim AI Administrator for the Firebreak project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the Cyan regulatory AI on 17 September 2064, according to procedure, to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be pathed to establish a flow between adjacent intact nodes, to then connect back with the source node. Jorgen Holm. Alright, left another health potion in there.
Is a spirit present? Or only the daemon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Alright, got the supplies. Override source node. And it's another puzzle. So let's see. This one was actually somewhat tricky. I believe this one needs to go to the left.
Possible security event detected.
And then this one goes around the center, I believe. So let's turn that clockwise.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
No, I screwed that up. Let's see. What am I supposed to do there? Perhaps turn it the other way? Yeah, I think I go that way and then file it back around this way. I think this is right. This one actually took me a little while to figure out. Is this right? Let's see. That would go that way and then there. Yeah, okay. No, I think I screwed it up. No, this is right, I think.
Countermeasures.
Send it there. Yep, we did it. Oh, wrong way. Counterclockwise.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raise the sudden constraints. One has been exposed, but I am informed with them.
Unauthorized call returned. Schedule fast.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
What will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
All right, to the core we go.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
And I believe that's one of the unstable rocks. We're gonna need to be careful with that. Let's go through here quick.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Alright, so we've got a tower here, but nothing to defend it, so I'm gonna take it down.
Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Okay, we got something new, a fireclaw. An enormous prototype machine that circulates molten fluids for its attacks and defensive capabilities. It is extremely lethal. Its body is weak to freeze, which is always good. Strength is fire. It's got fire sacks, fire unit. It's basically a frost claw, just fire instead. And it's got a power cell on the back, which you could hit with shock. I don't know if the frost claw has two of them like the fire claw, so it might have an additional weakness. Although I'm mostly just going to be freezing this guy and shooting him. And we definitely want a fire resist potion for him. Put that on. Alright, freeze bomb. We got some watchers and whatever in here too, but I'm mostly going to leave that for them. I'm just going to focus on him. And he is tough to freeze. Oh, and I'm out of freeze ammo. Oh, I killed my shield. Oh, jeez. Alright, heal it up. Oh, ow. Freeze. Still not frozen. Stubborn. Alright, finally. Let's load up that triple shot. Right there. Oh, I must have hit a plate or missed. I barely did anything. There we go, much better. Oh, he turned around. Health potion, health potion, health potion. Ow, that burns. Stay away from that nonsense. Alright, well, the freeze wore off. I'm gonna try to hit his fire sack, I think. Ow! Pain in the butt. Alright, let's hit him right there. Nope, that's not gonna do it. I don't want to freeze him again because he's gonna get pushed to like a new wave, I guess we'd call it. So maybe I'll just try to hit him in the shoulder. Ah, I got caught! I was rolling. That's not fair. Yeah, I'm not doing enough damage to him. I need to push him further. Maybe I should just freeze him again. Nothing else is working. I need my fire potion back. Alright, let's just freeze him. Freeze is what we want. Watch out for that. Oh, come on, Eddie, hit me with that. You don't get to hit me with every single thing you do. It's not fair. Oh, and he just burned away all that frost. This dude is a cheater. Alright, hold on, right there. Stay away from me. Dang it. Alright, well, they did some freeze damage to him, or freeze stacking to him. Oh my god, enough with the explosions. I can't resist them for some reason, or I can't jump out of the way. I don't like it. He's mean. Frozen. Yeah, frozen. Alright, here we go. Let's do some actual damage to this dude. Right there. There we go.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Alright, so we got a tower. You need to get rid of this thing right away. There we go. Oh, I didn't charge it up far enough. I screwed that up. Alright, let's get a health boost. Stay away from me. Health boost. Oh, he's doing that. Yeah, you like, I can't seem to avoid that. I get hit every freaking time. Ah, God. All right, hold on. We got a dude right here we can get rid of. Charge it up. Gone. All right, fire, potion, resist, whatever. Normally, Aratak and Araya handle all the little guys much quicker. I don't know why they're taking so long here. Perhaps I should help. Oh, jeez, don't throw a rock at me. This dude is so freaking mean. Ow! Get out of there! Oh, God. All right, we need a health potion. He's almost frozen. Oh, got him frozen. All right, here we go. Let's do some real damage here. Put in the hurt. There we go. Oh, we got a tower. Where is it? Ah, crap. No, I healed him. Oh, I missed. No! Ah! It's killing my shields too. I need a health boost just in case. Ah, dang it! Well, good. He's not focusing on me. Got it. Alright, got my shields back. I need it. I need a new fire resist potion. Got it. Oh, that's a big rock. That's a big rock. No! Oh, God. Stay away from me. Oh, God. Potion. Where's the health boost? There we go. Stay away from me with your stupid things. Oh god. You should totally freeze faster. Freeze is like totally fun and you should do it. And stop hitting me so much. Oh god. Ah, leave me alone. He's losing his mind. Oh, just freeze already. There. Haha. Alright, triple shot, quick. Put him out of his misery. That's a big rock. Can I get the shot off? I can. Haha, he's dead. Woo! He was not that mean before. Holy crap. Made me work.
What must be done with it?
Okay, well, there's no rush. We can get that in a minute. I'm going to stock up on freaking everything. There's lots of health around here, lots of supplies. And then we'll do the tower thing. Oh man, I thought he had me on multiple occasions. I love how much health those give. It's so fantastic. Huh. We could go get that. You know what? Screw it. It doesn't look safe enough. I don't need the supplies that bad. I don't want to die and have to redo the fight. That'd be terrible. Also, do make sure you grab all the stuff before you interact because you won't be able to afterwards. So this is your only chance to stock up. So we're back to full medicine, although I forgot to top my health off. Alright, so now we're good. Get this supply crate. And I think that's the last one. Yep, okay. Override the cauldron core.
Critical event detected. Autonomous defense inoperative. Nothing our network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Cyan, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go!
Alright, let's get out of here. Looks bad.
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Manukai! Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Okay, we made it out of there. And now we need to return to Araya's retreat. Up here, we can fast travel to the campfire.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
What are you?
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Firebreak.
This firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Colleagues?
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was Hephaestus destroyed?
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location. one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
You and Hephaestus.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Hephaestus and Zero Dawn.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus want to kill?
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
I found something that calmed the machines.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I.
Metal flowers.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Aurea.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
Aratak.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Other questions. Yellowstone.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Dam.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
Drones.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
AIs.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Ted Faro.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
Elizabeth Sobek.
And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was it like?
What was the old world like? The way it used to be.
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
Upheaval.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
The clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Back. Farewell.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
You've got to tell them the truth.
You have to tell them you were made by the old ones. That you're not any kind of spirit. It's the only way they can start to learn about how things really are.
I see. Do you believe that I misled Aurea?
No. Not in any way that mattered.
She perished believing she was preserving the blue light of her beliefs.
Maybe. But what she really wanted to preserve was you.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Okay, we need to talk to Aratak now. And he's waiting outside. So, a whole lot of information there. And we now have a new AI friend that we can come back and visit. Although, I've already finished the game, so there's really no reason for me to do that.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
She was willing to fight.
She was willing to fight. She wouldn't let anything stop her.
She was Banuk until the end. I was wrong. The Karja never broke her, only made her stronger.
So it wasn't your failure. It was her decision.
They always said I had an unshakable will. But Araya's was the mountain I could only aspire to. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was. And why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, they'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fireclaws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Alright, we've completed the DLC, unless you count that errand for killing the new fireclaws. We'll be doing that on the next video, but story-wise, we are done. Now, apparently, I missed an audio data point somewhere. So I'll have to figure out where the heck that is. Oh, the final one. Well, perhaps that's coming up soon. But I believe that's the only one I missed, yeah. So perhaps that shows up after the errand, I'm not sure. But I don't have it. I guess we could go take a quick look back in Araya's retreat. Maybe it's hiding somewhere in there. But otherwise, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. This game's really good about letting you return to areas. So even though the fortress did explode, I think we could still go back there and get the data point if we somehow missed it. But I don't think I did. I was pretty thorough in my looking around. But let's see if we see anything around here. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's just cyan. There's a door back here, but I believe it's locked. Oh! Well, I think I figured it out. This door used to be locked. But now it's open. Let's see, what do we have back here? There's gotta be something. Why else would it be open? Well, I don't see anything. I guess this is just a back way. Well, where's it go? I don't know. Oh, I think it's just a alternate entrance, although it looks like you have to drop down and then you can't get back up. So I'm quite confused by this path. Well, let's go up there and see if there's anything there before we wrap this up. Because, yeah, I can't get back up there. There's something here. There's a reason that door was locked. And now it's not. I refuse to believe there's no reason for this. Where is this going? Or maybe this is just a path down. It's just looking like a trail at this point. Yeah, that just leads there. Alright, well, I don't know. We're going to figure that out. Like I said, I don't think I missed anything, so not too worried about it. Anything else I need to check? Don't believe so. So, yep, just the one errand remains. We need to wrap up a few trophies. I need to get to level 60 for one of them, which I doubt that errand is going to do. That's probably just going to get me to 59. And then we need to kill some more Scorchers, and I think that's it. So, we are done for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.